The moose, the moose.
Doot, 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 doot. Hello, Mr. Moose. Mr. Moose says hi. Doot, 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 doot. Hey, look, there's another moose. This moose says hi to the other moose. Hello, Mr. Moose. Hi, Mr. Moose. It's nice to meet you. What is your name? My name is Moose. What are the odds? My name is Moose, too. Hello. Hello. I don't like you. I don't like you. Urgh. But I ask again. If there is one moose, and there are now two moose, are we meace? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. But we will find out this and all other questions this evening on Brothers in Arms Podcast. Gentlemen, good evening. It is the 18th of November in the year of our Lord 2023. It is episode 134. And again, you are listening on Brothers in Arms Podcast here on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms Podcast. I am alive. You are alive. Alex, are you alive?
I am here.
He is here. Hello, good evening, and salutations.
Hi.
Yep.
Well done. Thank you. I kind of got a vibe of like, what's that show with the? Oh shoot. The 3000. Space Odyssey.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah, that's what I got.
There
Where
we go.
he was doing the whole. And my phone doesn't like to spell meace, so sorry.
No meases.
No meace. It keeps wanting to say menace.
Are you trying to spell it like MEESE, like geese?
No, I spelled it MEACE.
Yeah, because again, there we go. All right. So a mouse is a mice.
No. Many mouse. Many mouse are mice.
Many mouse are mice.
Many mouse.
Right.
If you have a goose, many
goose
are
geese. Yeah.
And moose should be meese.
No, there's no plural.
But no, they're
many moose.
Many moose.
Many moose.
Many moose.
Multiple mooses.
No S.
No.
Just moose.
Just moose.
Just moose.
Okay. Smart home.
She's listening.
I know. I'm gonna ask Google straight up.
And there is the title of the episode. We have already hit it, ladies and gentlemen. The title of this week's episode will be Just Moose.
Moose.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Okay. Love to see you. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Okay. So Wikipedia calls it a herd, but then Facebook calls it a fangle.
Fangle?
Fangle.
That's a new one.
A herd of moose is called a fangle.
It's a fangle. What are you hunting? A fangle of moose.
I mean, you got a gaggle of geese. Don't I have a
gaggle of geese?
Fangle of moose.
Fangle of moose.
Fangle.
That's brilliant.
Oh my goodness.
Deep questions we have on our podcast.
That's right. We hit him at the top this week.
Well, it was my my week, so there you go, boys.
There's your question? Oh, no. Come
Counting
on.
it.
We took it. Yeah, what's a group of meese called? Great. Now it's stuck.
It's implanted in your head.
It's a dang old fangle.
It's a dangle fangle. It's a fangle dangle.
Oh,
watch me say it. Might say something we're not supposed to. Family channel there.
We're fine, I hope.
English is 12 languages in a trench coat. Liz, that is brilliant. And honestly, that I concur.
I bow to your knowledge. That's awesome.
Oh, speaking of 12 languages in a trench coat, I saw, because I'm still, TikTok still throws out some back videos. Did you guys see there was a dude that dressed up as 3 kobolds in a trench coat?
No.
It was have you ever seen that? That's actually a creature that is someone created in porcupines are a prickle.
That's awesome. Thank you, ma'am.
But no, they dressed up, so it's actually an enemy that you can do in Dungeons and Dragons, and it's literally the enemy name is, you know, 3 kobolds in a trench coat, and this guy dressed up as 3 kobolds. And so the top one is his face, and then the other 2 that are popped out in the middle, you know, middle and at the bottom, he controls with his hands. So all three
Really?
of them can talk.
Hmm.
And he's singing that song, the on a scale from 1 to 10, my friend,
Yeah, I
you're in
know where that
trouble.
goes. Yeah, you're in trouble.
And he's sings with his mouth for the first one, and then he does the second one, and then he does the third one singing the next line, and then they all start singing together for the group. Oh, it was brilliant. It was very well done.
People are generally brilliant.
Mm-hmm. You
Generally.
have to worry about where that last head is coming out of the trench coat.
Well, he's kind of got to hold it low. Just keep that in mind.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You rolled, but I think the line on it was like, you rolled a nat 1, and this is what happens.
Uh-huh. Boys, do you
But-
happen to read my character sheet that I found on Facebook for some of my friends? Yeah, of Chicken Boo.
Chicken Boo.
This is so stinking smart. So, folks, you play characters in this role playing game, and so Chicken Boo, uh, Chicken Boo, what's the matter with you? You don't act like the other chickens do. You wear a disguise to look like human guys, but you're not a man. You're a Chicken Boo, and so its race is choose human. Your class, you can choose any of them, and your background, you choose charlatan. And so he's just a chicken. They saw right through you once every 1d6 long rest. Chicken Boo can change his class. Players should have stats ready before session for ease of transition during gameplay. And it just gets better. I mean, this thing is so good. I want to play it, but yeah, gotta find a DM first. So yeah, good times.
Pop in. Every single time you have a different accessory to a disguise. Like, first off, it's just you with a fake mustache.
Right.
And then the next time, it's you with a fake mustache and a monocle. And then after that, you have a monocle in one eye and then a scar across the other eye that's literally
Oh,
just,
please.
painted.
Yeah.
And then the next one, the monocle just swaps eyes, but the scar is still there.
Yeah.
It just continues
Oh.
on extravagantly until finally you just show up and you just have the fake mustache again.
I love it.
And everyone kind of points at you. It's the weird, like, Spider-Man meme. Everyone pointing at each other. What? Didn't we have you, like, 20 people ago? No.
Bark.
Bark.
Burp.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, cool.
So Smart Home was getting at it. So a crash of rhinos, a scurry of squirrels. We got those on campus.
Mhm.
An ambush of tigers. That feels more like the squirrels we're getting.
Yep.
And a dazzle of zebras. Pizzazz.
Just hands.
Bedazzle.
Not a dazzle, a bedazzle.
Bedazzle.
Zebu.
Bedazzle a zebra.
A bedazzle zebras. They're black and white, but they are full of pop.
But they just blend in.
It's pizzazz.
So we do have a friend, or I have a friend who recently found us through, of all things, my TikTok. His tag is the Tatted Pastor. He's a guy that I met through ministry in Danville, Kentucky, of all places. So we're talking,
While ago?
geez, 6, 7, 8 years ago. And really cool guy. So Tatted Pastor, good to see you, bud. Thanks for dropping us thanks for joining us. Thanks for following us on Twitch. Really appreciate you, man. He loves to play Fortnite, and he's really good at it, and he does kinds of stuff like that too. So yeah, welcome to the party, man. Glad you're here.
I love it.
Welcome.
So, boys, how's it going? I got smiles on one end, and I got sort of like man, something stinks on the other. What's going on there, G? Did you toot?
Nothing smell. No, we're good. We're good.
he took
We're
he
good.
took a big
No,
whiff.
He has to
no
look behind him
surprise.
too.
No,
He
no
did.
surprises. No dogs left things. I am still recovering from yesterday.
Oh,
Uh, no, not a bad thing. We celebrated the Marine Corps' birthday yesterday
oh,
as a
that's right.
unit,
Yeah.
and
A
I
week
was in the
late.
sword. I was in the sword detail,
You have a
which
sword?
I was in a sword. I was in the sword detail, so I was popping the sword, looking all cool in my uniform.
He didn't answer the question.
No,
What?
he didn't. I asked, do you have a sword? Uh-oh. He does
Yeah.
have a sword.
Yeah. He's got to
Alex,
go find it.
do you have a sword?
I do.
What?
Yeah. Entertain momentarily. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'll
she's back.
I'll show one off real quick. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Headphone went crazy. Yes.
Whoa.
Meace.
Now,
So
is that a sword or a saber?
this, I mean, technically it would be a saber, but it is a sword. This is the non-commissioned officer's sword of the United States Marine Corps. This is what
Wow.
NCOs, so non-commissioned officers and staff non-commissioned officers in the Marine Corps, in a ceremony, if they are carrying, it is a ceremonial weapon, but
That's cute.
there is sword manual that's taught for it, and yeah. So actually, if you look, I
Uh-huh.
don't know if it's
Oh, I
get
see
the
it.
lighting on it.
Yep. United States Marines right
Yeah.
down the...
So USMC down each side.
Uh-huh.
It's called a bevel.
It's got some. It's got.
Thanks, Alex.
You're welcome.
There's all kinds of history in the design on it, but yeah. So that is a Marine Corps non-commissioned officer or staff non-commissioned officer's sword, and
What's the difference?
well, for NCOs and staff NCOs, it's the same sword.
The word
Right.
staff.
There is no difference. Officers' swords are a different sword.
Right. That's what I meant.
Yes. So they have a different type of sword that they can carry, and originally Marine officers used to carry this, and then there was things that happened, and the Marine officers got a new sword, and then this sword was handed down to staff non-commissioned officers and non-commissioned officers in the Marines, and so this is what we carry now. But
And
again,
that's only on dress blues and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you wear it in you can wear it in service uniform. You can also even wear it in camis.
You can.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it can be used in camis.
There's
It's
no
also,
edge to that.
huh?
There's no edge to that.
Again, it's ceremonial.
It is ceremonial.
Right.
Yeah, it's not a. You're not going in and.
Yeah,
You're not charging the enemy and trying.
Where's
to
my horse?
Now, I will say, especially during like Iraq and Afghanistan, heck, even during deployments nowadays, it's not uncommon. So the senior enlisted Marine of the unit, so like the sergeant major,
Mm-hmm.
will usually take their NCO sword with them on deployment, just because it is a symbol of leadership and everything else. So they'll usually have theirs with them. Actually, there's two different big ceremonies that are usually held within a command. So the first one being the change of a change of command. So that means one officer takes over for another officer. You know, the new officer takes charge of the unit.
Right.
And when that happens, the officers will hand the squadron or the unit colors, which is the Marine Corps flag, which has attached to it all the streamers for that unit, and they'll hand the colors from one Marine officer to another, symbolizing that change of command.
Nice.
For the senior enlisted, for the sergeants, usually a sergeant's major, they call it a post in relief. And when they have that ceremony, instead of handing off the colors, because the colors are the symbol of the unit, the sergeants majors will pass an NCO sword from one to the other. They'll hand off the NCO sword, symbolizing that passing of authority as that senior enlisted advisor and senior enlisted Marine from one to the other. So there's a lot of history in it. I can't remember. I have to go look it up because I don't remember all of my knowledge on it. But it is one of the oldest, continually used, because it is still a weapon. It is considered. It's one of the oldest weapons still issued, still used in the military, not just in the Marine Corps, which is kind of cool. So it's got a lot of really cool history, and there is drill manual for it that you learn, and I learned it when I was a corporal, and still know how to do it. I was rusty. I had to practice for a little bit just to get back into it so that I could actually do it well, because I wanted to do a good job for the unit. And
I imagine Greg over here doing Highlander.
No.
Or Conan. Conan the Barbarian.
No, I can't.
Yeah, he's just standing in the bathroom with it. Shirtless,
waving it over my head.
I was rusty, boys. I was rusty.
I was rusty. I had to get my practice.
He's scaring the neighbors because he's doing it in the front yard.
Uh-huh.
Cats are terrible.
Just so happens he also has rip-away pants, so he stands up in the front yard just...
with banana hammock.
That's it. That's it.
That's a requirement as well.
That's it. Absolutely.
Yes.
That's where it's at.
Well, I got my sword with me if you all want to see that.
Yep,
I
sure
would
do.
love to see it. Show it off.
All right, so we were talking about, battle swords and stuff, right?
Right.
So this is a katana.
You scared the cat.
Yeah, well,
Hold on.
I got it with the other edge. The bottom of the scabbard.
Oh no. Wait, we got. We're playing show and tell, ladies and gentlemen.
guess
Hope
so.
you're buckled up for this one.
Yeah, but wait. If
There's
you think
more.
If that's a katana,
Oh no.
and I'm gonna get off my headphones so you guys can laugh.
Mm-hmm. I want to pre-position this. That is blunt.
Oh my
That.
As he throws it off the end of. He needs two people to properly do it.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching this on twitch.tv/BrothersInArmsPodcast, if you're only listening, we're giving you a poor example of what we're actually seeing. But yeah. All right, boys, I had to get mine. Hope you're ready.
All right.
You ready?
I am always ready.
Greg, you ready for mine?
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah, here we go. This one will get you.
All right, send it.
It's my spatula.
Oh man, you could do a lot of damage with that bad boy. You better be careful there, Pete.
Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't even have to leave the desk to pick mine up because it's right here. I just threw it in the trash can.
We heard that thing hit.
No, I actually. So I have. So the sword was is on loan. It's not mine. The NCO sword. This guy. This is on loan. I borrowed it for the ceremony, so that way I could. Because they cost. They're not cheap.
They're not.
Like buying one brand new, you're gonna drop $500.
Oh yeah.
And they're not required.
No.
I don't have to own one.
So I don't.
So yeah, I don't have one. I have no need to own one. Would I love to have my own? Yeah, absolutely. I would love to have my own, but it's not something. It's not something that I'm supposed to have.
We'll get him for retirement, bub. You and me.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
We'll get him for retirement.
Nice.
We'll hang him up above the bar. That way we can
Yeah.
settle disputes.
You got any Marine Navy issues? You can take it outside and have a duel.
Take it
Swords
outside?
to the end. That is really
Yes.
cool. You built a dice tower.
So
I'm
yeah,
in
so
love.
I've got to shave down the dots just a little bit so it fits in there. So it'll fit flush. But yeah,
The builder
Oh,
is
that's
at
awesome.
it again. That is so satisfying to just listen to.
it's fantastic. Ready? Here we go.
I want one.
Oh,
I
It's
that's
want
so
awesome.
one.
exciting.
I
So
want one.
it prints in 4 pieces, and then the tray comes off, and yeah, it.
I
Oh,
want
that's
one.
awesome.
You tell me how much or how long,
I'll
and
bless you. I'll bless you. But yeah, yeah. So there you go. I'm over.
I literally, Patrick, so yeah, I don't even realize, I've got my 2 of my D20s right here, and I'm just playing with them.
Yeah.
Like, I need to get a third one because I can get 2 to line up, but I haven't. I need a third one to try to get the trifecta of the 3 to make the perfect number. But no, I was gonna say earlier. So we were talking about weapons. Like, I don't know what it was. So like when you're on recruiting duty, there's no financial gain to be a recruiter. Whether you write 1 or you write 10 in a month. It's not like we get a bonus for the amount of kids that we recruit. So
Sure.
they have to come up with some sort of incentive, and I have all kinds of weapons. Was one of the most common ones. Like when you wrote your first 2 what they call alphas. So a kid that scores above a 50 on the ASVAB.
Oh wow.
2 kids in a month that scored above a 50. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You write 2 kids that score above a 50 in a month, you get your alpha club.
What if you get one that's above a 90?
It doesn't matter. They scored above a 50. But you get your alpha club, and then every subsequent month that you write 2 alphas in a month, you get a star for your club, and you get to add it to your club. And I haven't even finished putting my club together, but I have. It's quite literally, gentlemen. It is it's like, you ever seen The Last of the Mohicans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's right here. We're just it's a weapons
It's
night. We're gonna
Show and tell. Yay!
show and tell.
Oh,
I just elbow whacked the printer, but it's still going.
it's still good? It's off by a millimeter.
So this is an alpha club.
Mm-hmm.
And it is actually it's actually a weapon. Like you can
Oh, a shillelagh.
yeah, like
Yeah.
so, but as you add to it, so I've got a couple of my stars on mine. I need to add more to them, but you add your stars down the side, and then you have other like little bits and bobs that you can add to it. But I want to make a mount for it to hang it on the wall, so that way it can sit and look pretty. But it's actually got this little nubbin on the end is like hardened steel. And yeah, they quite literally, because again, this is another one of those things, like when you're a recruiter, you can't have weapons in the office like firearms, because that's illegal. But they want you to, what happens if someone does come and try to attack the office? Well, most everyone's got
I have a club.
They give out baseball bats and clubs and all kinds of stuff. But like for my office or my station when I was a recruiter, we got one of these bad boys.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
Good
That's what was at the end of a staff of a Tusken Raider.
Right.
In Star Wars. Sorry, Alex.
Oh, you're fine. I'm sorry for everybody else. Hang on.
That sounded lovely.
Oh, that's better.
Good
Thank you.
times.
Yeah.
I love it.
Sorry, folks.
I put Tusken as Tucker.
It's a Tucker Raider.
It's a Tucker Raider.
A Tucker Raider.
It sounds like a really bad vacuum cleaner or something.
Wouldn't that be a Sucker Raider?
It would be a Sucker Raider.
Sucker Raider.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
He's fired on all cylinders, folks.
Oh, I got him.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Mm.
All right,
Well.
so highs and lows.
I'll go at it.
Oh, actually, go ahead, Alex. It's your turn, buddy.
Yeah. So it was back to business as usual this week, folks. Yesterday was Friday, and as you all know, I was not on duty and I didn't have COVID.
Yay!
So I went to Magic. And I got to see a couple of friends of mine that I haven't gotten to see in a little bit because they haven't been going when I've been going, or they showed up when I wasn't there. So this was the first week that we all got to kind of link up. It was kind of nice. Got to play a couple of just casual games that were fun before the beatdown started.
Yeah.
Because I'm back.
Yeah.
I got some things over the week with my pre-orders. That oh, by the way, that new set, the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, came out yesterday officially.
Right.
And I got almost everything that I wanted out of that set on my pre-cons. So
Wow. Look at you, mister.
oh yeah, dude, it was great. It was great. And then I don't know if I talked about this last week, but with Liz's birthday, one of her friends gifted her a sourdough starter. So it's an older starter, and
That's fantastic.
oh, it's great. The starter's name is Jeff.
Oh. Off to the races,
Yep.
Jeff.
This
So-
is Jeff the starter.
So we got the starter, and Liz named our starter Dough-lene.
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 Oh,
Dough-lene.
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 Yep, that's exactly what it is. Her name is Dough-lene.
I love it.
So
I love it.
we used Dough-lene this morning, and put together a batch of sourdough, which I have been eating for this time. I ate an entire quarter of a loaf, which was awesome. And then I also made 2 other loaves of just regular bread for sandwiches because we didn't have any. And I didn't feel like going to the store. So I made just
Aw.
regular sandwich white bread. And
Let's go.
there's already 1 loaf that's completely gone. I had a little bit, and then I laid down during the second proof for sourdough, because if you guys don't know, sourdough takes forever to proof. Absolutely forever. To the point where there are some that it literally says it takes a day. You prove it for like 2 hours, and then you let it set out, and then you fold it, and you let it prove again for 2.5 hours, and then you put it in the fridge overnight.
What does proving mean?
So,
Like, is it pass a test or something?
no. So, difference between UK spelling and American spelling. So we say proof, with a bread needs to proof in the United States, and then Europe it's prove. So basically, whenever you're making bread, you have to develop the glutens in it, right? So you have to develop the strands that make bread look the way that it does whenever you cut into it.
Oh,
Those little air bubble pockets, essentially.
yeah.
It's what they talk about when they say a bread has good structure. So one of the things you have to do in order to develop those gluten strands is you knead the dough. So you put it out, you basically work it on a surface.
Right.
You stretch it out, you put weight on it, you move it around, you break up that structure so that that structure can continue to regrow. It's like the same thing as like pruning a rose bush. You're going to cut off certain things to develop growth there because
Right.
it's going to
Yep.
stunt. So that's what you're doing is you break up those gluten strands so that they can then, regrow. And when they regrow, that's what they call proving. So you're giving the yeast time to eat the sugars that are in. You're giving the gluten that opportunity to regrow, and it causes your dough to rise. Basically, you're going to make a smaller dough, and then it'll get at least twice its size
Cool.
in the span of however long. So normally, whenever you make bread, you prove it twice, right? So you mix everything together, you develop your gluten, you knead it, and then you put it in a bowl, and you can either put plastic wrap or put like a kitchen towel or something over it, and you'll put that like somewhere room temperature, or most ovens have a proving setting.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so you'll have like a proving drawer. So basically, it'll just keep a little bit of heat in there, and that's it. And you let it rise. And then you take it out, you redevelop more gluten, you break it into whatever size you want it to be. So, like if you're doing rolls, you make them, roll sized. Or if you're doing loaves, you break up your big, ball of dough into two smaller bowls and throw that into like a loaf pan or something and get it where you want it to go, the size you want it to go, then you throw it back in there and let it prove again.
Okay.
And then after that second prove is usually whenever you go and bake it. But with sourdough, you're basically starting with a starter. You're starting with, yeast that's already alive, essentially. It's basically just continually feeding. And some of these starters are like ages old. That was a nice sound. I developed one.
Did you like that?
We've gotten one that's been developed for a fair bit of time, and you can taste it, even though this is the first time that we've used it and fed it. Like it's good. But sourdough takes forever to rise. It takes forever to prove. So what they tell you to do is to prove it overnight, or you can try and do it
Yeah.
early and start early in the day, get to like 3-hour proves in, and then bake it. And that's what we did. And oh man, it was glorious. Absolutely glorious.
I can dig it.
Oh yeah.
I can dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds good, man.
It was fun.
So, has your weekend been restful?
I took a nap today for about an hour.
Good for you. So it has
Yeah.
been restful.
Just a
I'll
little
take
bit.
it.
I
I'll
mean,
take it.
I've got duty tomorrow, and I've got to show up early. I've already told you guys why. But being there early, I'm gonna probably take a nap before muster, and then I don't have first watch, so I'm probably gonna take a nap during first watch. I'm gonna stand my watch, and then I have nothing else to do. So I've got a couple of guys in the section that play Magic, and if not that, then I'll probably go down to the office and we'll sit around and watch movies for a couple hours. It'll be pretty good.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those days. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Good times.
it's good.
Well,
What
I
about
pray
you, brother
for
man?
Pray for you to have a quiet
Yes.
shift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Alex, you need a break, bud.
I always make these plans. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play Magic. I'm gonna go and relax. I'm gonna watch some stuff, and then I'm busy the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
the only saving grace that I have for tomorrow is that tomorrow, a third of the crew is on Thanksgiving leave. So that means that also Shipyard is on Thanksgiving leave. So no one's going to be there to say, hey, let's do this, or hey, let's do that. Nothing's going to happen. Something's going to happen now that I've said
Something's
it, but
gonna happen. Yeah.
you know what?
You spoke it into existence.
It'll be fine.
I'm knocking
Ah.
on wood for you.
Ah. So my week has been relatively busy. So we had this thing on Friday called Command Annual Review, and it is exactly what it
It
says.
sounds like.
It covers the entire command, which for here is the Evangeline Booth College, as well as the School for Leadership and Educational Development, and all of the officers that are on campus, and all of the cadets. Yes. And so we got to review the entire year with the cabinet. And the cabinet, to those not in the know, is the territorial leadership. So, territorial commander, territorial secretary for personnel, territorial secretary for program, territorial secretary for finance, and the chief. Who, guys, this is really, really cute. One of the little girls on campus, uh, who's an officer's kid, she calls her the cheese. Instead of the chief, she calls her the cheese. And guys, it is the cutest thing ever. So there you go. And Chief is really, really cool about it. She's pretty awesome. I really like her. And yeah, but she's the cheese now. And in my eyes and in my book, there's nothing better. But we planned all week long for it. We had it on Friday, and it went really well. Went really, really well, and I was grateful for that. But I showed you what I've been working on, the prints back there.
Yeah.
Also, there's a tower of green leaves over here, and
Yeah.
I printed probably 40 of these red pips.
Awesome.
These right here, I
Mhm.
probably
Yeah.
printed 40 of those right now. And so I've already got one commissioned purchase of a wreath. So
Awesome.
that's very, very exciting. But another thing happened this week. It happened on Saturday.
Saturday.
And I sent everything out on Monday. Alex has one.
Mm-hmm.
Greg probably has one if he checks his mail.
I'll have to get over there. Y'all, my mailbox is on the other side of my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hate, but I have to literally walk across the neighborhood to get to my mailbox.
So
and I'm
if
working 12s this week. So
At least
if
it's
you've
not snowing, man.
invoiced Greg for anything, don't expect payment for another month.
oh please. That's why I say
But
send it an email.
for our very, very loyal listeners, those that we know who listen and talk to us and uh get on Twitch and all that jazz, you should have received something from an Atlanta address addressed to you. Nice, well, a handwritten card
Mm-hmm.
and a couple of these in it.
Yes, sir.
Folks, our stickers have dropped, and they are. I'm impressed by them. I
I am.
really am. The artwork is done by my daughter Julia. Julia, thank you so much for working on these. They look amazing. Grammy did question though, where are the eyes? And that's okay, because I think if when you look at this, the eyebrows say it all. I mean, you
They really do.
they really do. And so it's got our tag on it, Brothers in Arms Podcast. Stick them wherever you want to. Please don't vandalize, but please stick them wherever you want to. We really truly appreciate your support in all this, and I got a stack of 100 of them. So if you want one, if you want two, if you want to represent in any way, shape, or form, drop me a text. Find me on Facebook. Comment on our YouTube channel. Comment here on our Twitch. Comment wherever you want to, and just I'll contact you, and we'll find a way to get these stickers to you. But very proud of them, extremely proud of them. And it's only taken 133 episodes, now 134,
134.
to present it to you. And so, yeah, Julia, thank you again for your hard work on these. They're beautiful.
Thank you, Julia.
They really are a blast.
I love
And
them.
yeah, I'm just very proud of them. So, with that being said, hold on. I got some texting here. Liz said, "Where are yours? Please see your husband." Yes, they are awesome. And then from a distance, you aren't paying attention. It's really easy to imagine the middle dude is Philip instead of Alex. You are absolutely correct. So my boy Philip, who is currently in a sophomore year of college, is really letting his hair go. but in the process, he's also grown and kept a mustache. And I don't mind showing you this picture because he sent it to me. But
Yeah.
here's your boy Philip. And that mustache, I'm telling you, is quite something. You
It's
can't tell from my grainy camera, but it twirls on both on both ends. And
so
I,
envious.
I'm just, yeah, I love my kids. My kids are awesome, and I'm blessed. We are blessed, boys, for our children and how amazing they are. So, um, today, today, besides using the printer a lot, um, yeah, I've had a lot of
Know this.
just a lot of work outside. Trying to keep things moving and
Mhm.
everybody good. Uh yes, Liz, absolutely.
No,
Oh,
please
oh
don't.
my. So
I could only see this going badly.
I promise not to post and will only show maybe one person.
She sees him all the time. She knows what he looks like.
So yeah, proud of our kids. They're pretty sweet.
They're
But
amazing.
yeah, lots of work this weekend still. Tomorrow is our Thanksgiving
Nice.
celebration on campus, and so really, really good food. Love Urist. Urist is our food provider here on campus, and they're amazing. But I also, gentlemen, I failed to mention my mother-in-law has been here since Wednesday.
Oh, yay.
It
Oh,
it has been amazing. Great conversation. Really love having her here. Carrie and her went out to a vintage market this morning. Had a
Mhm.
great time. But yeah, I really enjoy those conversations. And it's about real stuff.
Mhm.
And I don't know, just good stuff. Also, huge shout out to our folks, Majors Tom and Jenny Richmond down in Bradenton, Florida. They
Mhm.
kicked off their kettles on Friday. Our
Mhm.
dad was 10 feet underwater, ringing a ding and dong paddle, scuba diving, and
it was so awesome.
had an amazing turnout by his staff and advisory board members and core, and raised $25,000
Mhm.
at
$25,000.
that event. So rock on, mom and dad. You guys are amazing. You're rock stars. And they had kettles officially start today out in their communities. So
Ooh.
praying for you, mom and dad. You got this. You're doing great. And just so excited for you.
Mhm.
So
One of your cadets is down there too.
yes, so one of our second year cadets, she's on her Christmas assignment and she's assisting mom and dad, and we're very proud of her as well. Wonderful cadet, one soon to be officer in June, and yeah,
That's
doing
cool.
really good. So, yep.
Low point for me.
Oh, we're
Wouldn't even
back.
call it low. So started my first like I checked in. I'm at work. I'm still, I'm doing my job or getting back into the swing of doing my job because I'm in quality assurance for the first time. So, and coming to a new unit, you have to get things like repunched basically, just make sure you're on the same page. Um, so I've been doing that, but this was my first like I was done with being on, taking house hunting and, finished unpacking the house for the most part. So all
Hmm.
that's been kind of done. This room still isn't finished. We'll get there, but um, it's at least unpacked. It's just not put together the way we like. But we worked 12s, which was fun. So I was yeah.
That sounds
So
gross. Like 12
Mm.
and a 24.
yeah, so 12 hours on, 12 hours off. So
Mm.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Mm.
I was at work before 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I didn't leave work until a little after 5.
Mm.
So,
Alex, we got you, buddy. It's okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
12s are always a blast.
Mhm.
Keep going, Greg. I got you
Alex
back.
got those. Alex got those. Gets those all the time.
Mhm.
24 hours. Nobody even notices, but he's getting closer and closer to his microphone.
Oh,
This is
we
even
noticed.
Oh, no.
We noticed.
The
We
mic
noticed by
wasn't-
the sound that he's doing.
I was just pushing the
Mm.
mic. I was getting closer to the camera.
Those look
Mhm.
so good, PT.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
But got that out of the way. Had ball rehearsals, so like I said, we had to practice, get back in the swing of things for doing sword detail. And then yesterday, yes, it's not a two-handed sword.
Rocking the Conan.
Conan the Barbarian. But finished that, and then yesterday we actually celebrated the Marine Corps' birthday. Now again, it's a week late because the Marine Corps' birthday was on the 10th.
Mhm.
But
Veterans Day trumps.
No.
oh no, the
No.
Veterans Day is the 11th.
Yes.
Right.
The Marine Corps' birthday is on the 10th.
Right.
And the
So
Marine
why
Corps' birthday
push it
is
a week?
because not everyone can secure a venue, and we got our venue for November the 17th.
Oh, so it wasn't necessarily everybody celebrated it late. It was
No.
just you guys.
Our
It's
unit
just-
our unit had our birthday ball celebration last night.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
So
Which is funny
It's-
because they're all stationed on a base. They could just do a base birthday ball.
oh, they have one of those, but every unit has to do their own thing.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
So our unit had our birthday party.
That's wasteful.
Um,
We get cake on the Navy's birthday, and that's about it.
Oh, we get dressed to the nines, and
then we call you guys, and we tell you, you're welcome.
Yeah.
then
My
we
favorite
just
was
continue
the
on.
image you said.
Oh yeah,
It
happy
was great.
birthday, Marines!
Happy
Love,
birthday,
Daddy.
Marines. Love, Daddy.
Yeah.
did I send you
It
the
was
video?
Perfect.
Did I send the video of the 4 guys jumping into the pool and swimming?
No.
Okay,
No.
good. I'll send it later. It'll be after this.
Mm-hmm.
But no, so the high was actually getting a chance to get dressed up and have our ceremony and celebrate the Marine Corps' birthday. Had a really good time. We got home last night, safe and sound. Did the Uber thing so that we could. We didn't stay in the hotel.
Safe and sound. That's what I got. Keep going.
Point for me.
Yeah, shut up.
And then got home safe last night, and then woke up this morning, did a lot of laundry and cleaning stuff up around the house, and this kind of wasn't exactly. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to do this tonight because we went to the tree lighting ceremony here on base
With the moose. Meace.
with the
Denise.
meace.
Meace.
So
I've decided we all need a prop every week. That's it.
we'll just have a new prop every single week.
Just bring something new in. Yeah. Alex, your cards are always the same. Come on.
I like it. I need to get back. I've got all this stuff to paint. I haven't done any painting. I might do some painting tomorrow, honestly. I think that would be nice. I think it would be relaxing just to sit and
Happy little
work
trees.
No. Happy little orc.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What are those?
Happy little orc.
Oh, I see that. Yeah. I was looking at Alex. Oh, they're Takis. I didn't see the Taki part. I just said waves fuego. Fuego.
Follow if you can burp. Hello. Guten Tag.
He's popped in last time too. We didn't have one lined up though.
Oh.
I got one. Oh, I'm sorry.
God.
I'm out of the good stuff.
Oh,
I'll
you
get
said
you another
weak
one.
one, bro.
I
Come
know.
on.
I'll work on it. Oh, that was
that was deep.
It had a nice sound to it.
It was
Alex,
short.
can you Can you
It
bring us?
was.
No, that one
You
just
know,
sounds like.
at least he doesn't say I follow if you can fart.
No.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, no, stop.
Where's
Uh,
where's the the episode of Family Guy with Chris and Meg? Yeah, no, that's the only one I can think of. All right, I'll see if I can get one going here again in a minute. But honestly, it was nice. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the weekend. Because I don't have duty tomorrow. I'm sorry, boyo. But we are fast approaching Thanksgiving.
Ain't got no gas.
And yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So, Alex,
Sorry, I'm typing.
Sorry.
Hey,
Hey. Sorry.
he's already gone.
Oh, did he
Man.
jump on and leave already?
Oh,
Well, yeah, he literally just pops in, so that his username shows up, says something, and then he insults you and leaves. He did it a couple of weeks ago too.
he did. I remember.
That
And
is
nobody read his name right, and so we were
Yeah.
just like,
Eh?
what?
Eh.
Because then he was like, OH, because
Yeah,
yeah, right.
yeah. They won today.
They did win today.
Oh yeah.
Michigan barely won.
Yeah. Georgia won. That was fun to watch.
Georgia dominated. They crushed Tennessee.
I thought I saw they went into the halftime with in the negative. They were like 0-10 or 0-7.
Who's that?
Georgia.
Yeah, but then the second half they scored like 41 unanswered
They
points.
turned it on. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got you.
they came in the second half and
I got you.
wrecked people.
I got you,
they,
fam. I got you.
They gave like the fourth string guys the opportunity to play first half. Just so that there was a little bit of I don't know, fun, I guess, for Tennessee.
Oh,
Well, I mean, they drove kind of far, so.
from Knoxville to Athens?
Yeah.
No.
Sure.
No.
That's what I'm going with.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, we're getting close to that point, so I got a short one for you.
Fingers got stuck.
Ugh. That sounds like a personal problem.
It was an itch I had to scratch. Go ahead. Shoot.
All right.
Throw it.
So this is our last one before the holiday, before Thanksgiving.
Weather outside is frightful.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So
Not yet. After Thanksgiving.
I'm running into my own problems of trying to figure out what to make. So I've been going through all the different things that I've had, sitting at various Thanksgiving tables throughout the year, and throughout the years, plural. Sorry, and I've gotten back into baking. So I've been
he has.
Amen.
I've been putting together breads for the last couple of weeks. I made an apple pie earlier this week. I have Mom's pecan pie recipe.
Oh, talk to me.
Awesome.
I also have her pumpkin pie recipe, which is Grandma's recipe.
Let's go. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
So I have all of these things that I'm making and taking either to wherever I go or whatever celebration we do as a family. But for you guys, from wherever you've come from, every different Thanksgiving table you've sat at, what's the one thing that you have to have at that Thanksgiving table?
Oh, that's easy for me.
Food-wise.
Yep. Mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Deviled eggs. Like, will not be happy without those two. Now, this year, since we're celebrating it on base here in our neighborhood with some of the neighbors, they asked what we would make to bring to Thanksgiving. And we're gonna do a side this year, and we're actually gonna try our hand.
You're
Brandy and
not
I are
gonna
gonna.
deep fry your turkey this year?
No, someone else is doing.
Greg,
I would.
how dare you?
I might.
Shame.
I might.
Shame.
I
Shame.
might spatchcock and
Nip.
smoke one.
You cut it in half. It's basically like butterflying a turkey.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what it's called.
Spatchcock?
Spell it correctly.
Yeah, spatchcock.
Otherwise, you end up with
Called-
some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Spatchcock a turkey.
Don't go there.
No, no.
No.
But so I think I'll do. We're gonna try our hand at making Utica greens with some escarole and all that tastiness. It's got Parmesan and prosciutto and breadcrumbs, and it's greens, and it's really good. And I want to try my hand at it, and I think several of the neighbors are really excited that we're making greens because no one else does.
Bunch of Californians.
Yeah.
Are they outlawed there too?
What's that?
Greens?
Californians.
No, they're not. They're not outlawed here yet.
California.
I'm taking that one. Yeah. He's gone, Greg.
I know.
I want my favorite dish at the table would be sweet potato casserole.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Not yams, but sweet
Nope.
potato casserole.
Sweet potato casserole.
Okay.
Yep. And one of the new ones that has been introduced to me by my family I've married into
Mhm.
is pea salad.
Is it hot or cold?
It's cold.
Okay.
So it's shredded lettuce, mayonnaise, frozen peas, cooked bacon, chives, and shredded cheese, and it's all layered like a lasagna.
Mm.
It's solid.
Okay.
Sounds
It's solid.
good.
Yep.
Right on.
Yep. But don't make too much unless you have enough, because if you make too much, then the salad starts wilting after a while.
Mm.
So, yeah. Eating it fresh is solid. Solid. Okay, Alex.
All right. Well, those are definitely good answers, boys. But you do not have the correct answer, unfortunately.
Oh, of course not.
What is the correct answer?
Green
Please tell
bean
us.
casserole. It's the easiest thing to make.
That is true.
Literally green beans and cream of mushroom soup, and those little French onion things across the top.
That's right.
That's the one thing that if you go, I guarantee you, to Kroger or Walmart today, those things are sold out.
Huh.
Because everyone makes green bean casserole.
Everybody makes green bean casserole, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it was because of a marketing play back in the
Probably.
You know, this is such an easy thing to make. This is all you do to throw it together, and bada bing, bada boom. Put some French's fried onions on top, and Bob's your uncle. I think that's the recipe on the back of French's fried onions.
Yep.
I'm pretty, yeah.
Is their green bean casserole. So
Yep.
it only makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I do like,
So smart.
I like doing fresh green beans though.
Oh,
not
yeah.
not canned.
Not
Oh, yeah.
canned.
Don't do the canned. No, you
Fresh
come out
green
with mush.
beans,
Mm-hmm.
So
Mush.
much better with fresh green beans.
Yep.
Yep.
That's why those are going in the garden, boys. Every Thanksgiving, we're going to have green bean casserole.
call. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Also, I found a pencil.
Excellent question, my man. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I figured
Thank
it's something quick and easy, and since we already had a question at the beginning that I counted, it works.
It's mine. It's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine. All right. Dad jokes on the way. Greg, you got one loaded?
Savannah.
Slovenia. Yeah, how does dry skin affect you at work?
Makes you itchy. Irritable.
You also,
Not a
you don't
people
have
person.
You don't have any elbow grease to put into it.
I just found out that ARG isn't a real word. Yeah, I cannot express how angry I am.
Yeah, I thought the dryer was shrinking my clothes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it turns out it was the refrigerator.
No.
Heh, heh, heh.
No.
What is a doctor who specializes in Adam's apples called?
Throat Chop Thursday?
A gynecologist.
A
Yeah.
gynecologist.
Eh. I was so
My-
excited to work this morning that last night I slept like a baby. I woke up every 2 hours and cried.
Hey, that's me.
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
I asked my dog what's 2 minus 2. He said nothing.
He's so smart.
I love this one. Dad, can you put the cat out? I didn't know it was on fire.
That's right. I wanted to thank everyone for sticking with me while I figured out the meaning of many. It means a lot.
Did you know that corduroy pillows are in style?
No.
No, they're making headlines.
You remember falling asleep on those?
Yes.
On those pillows that
Yeah,
had
I am.
like a texture
Uh-huh.
and you
I'm
woke up
99
waffle faced?
I am 99% sure at some point mom and dad had some at the house. I don't remember where we were stationed at the time,
Uh-huh. Yep.
but I
Louisville.
know we had was it Louisville? We
It
had
was Louisville.
corduroy pillows.
Yeah, because when you chopped me in the eye with the flaming rubber band, yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's what I fell asleep on the couch.
And woke up with
A corduroy pillow.
a
Waffle
Yeah.
face.
corduroy pillow, waffle face. All the lines,
What is the smelliest kind of ox?
all of them.
A buttocks.
A butt ox.
That's a fart joke if I heard
That-
one.
I had a neck brace fitted years ago, and I've never looked back since.
Oh, one more for me. For me. Uh, what did the surgeon say to the patient who insisted on closing his own incision?
Mm.
Suit yourself.
Suit yourself.
Meh.
Why do seagulls live by the sea?
Why?
Because if they lived by the bay, they'd be bagels.
Greg, one more?
Oh. Still makes me laugh. What did the fish say when he hit the wall?
Damn.
Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That wraps up another episode of Brothers in Arms podcast. We are your brothers in arms, and this is our podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. Also on our YouTube channel, Brothers in Arms podcast. That's all one word. You can find these podcasts anywhere podcasts are distributed. You don't get to see our lovely faces, though. Just hear our maleficent voices. Melodious? Maleficent?
Melodious.
Maleficent. You know what?
Maleficent is a Disney character.
She is, and
She
they're
main.
okay.
So misunderstood.
She's a dragon.
She's a fairy.
Excuse me. that one was my bad.
That's all good. So, yeah, and you can also Twitter at your BIA podcast. So that's all I got. Gentlemen, any parting remarks before Alex hits that magic button?
Hit the button.
Hit the button.
As always, drink water, change your socks, take your Motrin. He's good for you.
Is that it?
Okay, good. I guess so.
That's
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he was trailing.
Yes.
Uh,
I sleep.
Alex?
Get rest when you can, folks.
Amen.
Pick up that extra time, and then, as always, do things that you love that make you happy. I cannot tell you how happy I am just from making bread today.
The baker.
Yes.
The baker. Hey, how's that limoncello coming along?
Oh, it is coming along nicely. I have not checked on it. I checked on it yesterday. Gave it a good swirl. What was that?
That was a swirl.
Oh.
It's just him blowing bubbles into it.
I gave it a good swirl just to make sure that it's still doing its thing. I will be probably pulling it out of the mason jar. I'm thinking Tuesday. I think Tuesday is when I'll go ahead.
Nice.
Tuesday.
Yeah. I'll gladly pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today.
I'm making pies on Tuesday.
I'm making pancakes. Making bacon pancakes.
Making pancakes?
Making bacon and some put it in a pancake.
All pancakes.
So, yes. Well done, boys. So we have touched all three aspects. The builder, the baker.
Other way.
Yeah, the baker. And the brewer. Yeah. And folks, I would say the same. You know, it's only a holiday. It's only a holiday if you do it the right way.
Spend time with family or those that you love.
Exactly.
And have a good time.
That's right. Have a blessed time. Be careful. Be safe out there. Please thaw your turkeys. If you haven't put it out already, it's too late.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not wrong. Yeah,
you're not wrong.
So go find a ham if you can find one.
And if you didn't start, you can call, and they'll tell you how to thaw it faster. Usually involves soaking it in the sink.
And the sink, yep.
But you best get started now.
Yep. And now being 10:30 on Saturday evening. So,
Yes. Start now.
Start now.
Don't wait.
Yep, there you go. So again, thanks everybody. Have a fantastic, wonderful week. We will probably be meeting again next week on Alex. What we discuss?
Sunday
or Monday. Greg?
Yeah, either works.
Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, depends on when you get back.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. All right. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye now.
Wait.
So bye. Come get some.
Moose.
Moose.
And it's a me.
It's awesome.
Again.
I also got one of your first 3D printed
things.
things.
Oh, that's right. You've got the blue squirrel.
See?
Mr. Moose says we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.